here, guys. welcome back to my channel, Everything Good About Life. In case you're new here, my name is Yudia, and I do hope your 2022 is going well. Now, I know the last year, the last months of 2021, I've been inconsistent in uploading, and I kind of explained to you guys what I was going through. But now I'm fully back, fully motivated, and I'm ready to start this year with some more videos. Yeah, now right to the reason why you clicked on this particular video. So I figured that since I didn't do a Christmas video for you guys, I should tell you about my childhood Christmas, which I love so much, and hopefully you're going to enjoy it. It's kind of like a storytelling session, so here we go. So we had an amazing Christmas. Like, my childhood Christmas was really amazing, and my mom usually went all out. Basically, our Christmas started on 24th of December, and my mom usually went all out. So yeah, on 24th of December we would wake up very early in the morning, and the guys had their chores, which was slaughtering a pig. Yeah, it was a tradition at home. My mom used to buy a piglet in January, so by December it's a full grown pig and ready to be eaten. So they will go and slaughter the pig. Okay, the process is another long story which I'm not going to I'm not going into. Now, for us, we used to go and cut a Christmas tree. I remember we had some cypress plants, and that's where we used to go and cut the trees, the Christmas trees. But it didn't last very long. I don't know how many years, like consistent years, we cut the trees before they grew up into like full-blown trees. Now they couldn't be cut anymore. But anyway, back to the story. So we go and cut a cypress tree and come to the reception area. That's where we used to place our Christmas tree and start decorating. And then we would also decorate like the whole house, and I used to love it so much because it used to remind me of Christmas Yamaju. You know, the things we watch in the movies. So we like super proud of decorating. Yeah. And then now Christmas mood will start, like officially start. Now the food. Yeah, the food, I loved the food. So I came from a village, it wasn't a tiny village, but a very humble village where most things like rice and chapatis were considered delicacies. So they were only cooked when you had visitors, important visitors, and also during these merry-go-rounds, chamas, you know, that's when you would find chapatis at home. Other than that, chapatis were made on Christmas Day. That's now 24th. So I would look forward, like the whole year, I would look forward to eating chapatis and good rice, pishori. This other time, when you are surprised with rice, it would be just this regular rice that's not even amazing. And if you're from Kenya, you know what I mean by pishori. So that's when we would eat on Christmas Day. So food was a big thing to us. Yeah, I'm Aluya, so when we say food, you know what food is: a variety, a collection. So another thing I loved about my childhood Christmas is the stories my mom would tell us. Okay, generally my mom was a storyteller. Is a storyteller. She's like me. We love telling stories. So she would tell us stories any time we wanted. Mostly me, I would be the one asking or tell us a story. But for some reason, the Christmas stories were just different. I think it's the celebratory mood, but it was just different. Yeah, we would, after eating in the evening, or even in the afternoon after eating, we would sit there, and then she would tell us stories after stories after stories. And now these are not stories from the storybooks. These are stories that were told from generation to generation. You know, you would find that a story your mom told you, someone else was told the same story but differently. Yeah, it was like it was handed down from families, so the stories were basically the same lineup but different things, if that makes sense. And also, these were stories about ogres and hyenas and kakasungura, yeah, rabbits. So it was amazing. It was amazing the way she would tell you a story and then sing in the middle and probably also in the end, and it was just fascinating. I would sit there and listen to stories upon stories upon stories. My sister would probably doze off if it was in the evening, but not this girl, not me. Yeah. Well, another thing I loved about Christmas were the clothes. Of course, I looked forward for the Christmas clothes. Like, it's a tradition. It was, I don't know about you guys, but it was a tradition in our village. Everyone on Christmas Day is wearing new clothes. And the funniest thing about my mom, okay, it's not even funny, I think it's just brilliant. She would buy the clothes, I think, in January or somewhere in the middle of the year. And then it's amazing how African moms would know how tall you would be by the end of the year. So they'd buy like clothes in advance. My mom used to do that. She would buy clothes in advance. Then at the end of the year, when things are so expensive, the prices are just up there, she's not struggling to buy clothes. She has already bought them. So you're just there wondering, am I being given new clothes? And then on 25th of December, they are out. And you're like, we love you, mom. Yeah, it was such a special occasion. Also, in my village, people used to go walk. I'm literally going to call it taking a walk on 26th. That's Boxing Day. Now, the weird part about this is that you are actually not doing anything. You're loitering around the town, going from center A to Z and from Z back to A, and there's nothing you're doing. You're just meeting people, talking and walking, and probably taking sodas and eating ice pops and, I don't know, chips muitu, yeah, French fries. So that's the only thing people used to do, and we used to look forward to this. Now, when we were younger, my mom didn't allow us to do that, and we were just wondering, when are we going to grow up, my sister and I, because the boys were allowed. So I think we were allowed, the time we were allowed to go loiter, we just went once and then grew up. Like, I think we only did that once, and we were like, okay, what the hell is this? We were already too old for it, I think, so we actually never did that. Yeah. Now that brings us to grown-up Christmas stories. It's basically the same thing, other than my sister and my mom abolished decoration. Yeah, I think every Christmas I hate them for that. Because they were like, these decorating things are not even fun anymore. They're still fun for me. I think it's the memories or just loving Christmas, but they're still fun for me, and I plan to do that in my own house. Like, every Christmas I'll be decorating. Yeah, it's just something I don't want to let go of. So they abolished decoration, and now we don't decorate anymore. But something else we do is we go to my maternal grandmother's, and we meet there with my uncles and aunties and cousins, of course, and it's always fun. Yeah. Something else we do on 27th of December, my brothers and my sister, we go out in the evening and just have fun. Yeah. So I guess that's my grown-up Christmas story. It's not as fun as the other one, but it's also fun. But I'm still glad that the tradition of slaughtering a pig still goes on. Like, I think it's the memories for me, the memories we make, and the fun we have. And every time, like, there's this thing, like, people wonder why Luyas go home. Like, they go to their rural areas every Christmas event. however expensive it gets, they have to go. Like almost everywhere will go back to their home, and people are like, it's too expensive and you're just going there for like 3 days, it's not worth it. And the memories I have of growing up and what we do during Christmas and all the fun we have, just seeing the family after such a long time. Because like for me, I go home once a year and that's always Christmas. So I get it. I get why someone would sacrifice, even if it's 5,000 shillings for transport only, and that's just going, not coming back. I do understand why someone would do that, because I will definitely do that. So I guess the stories are over. Let me not make this video necessarily too long, unnecessarily too long. So yeah, if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up and share with me, share with everyone else watching the video, or the comment section about your Christmas stories, what you love about Christmas. If you still love Christmas, and if you hate it, why you hate it. You shouldn't hate Christmas. It's been fun, guys, and I'm glad to be back. See you in my next video. This has been everything good about life. Bye.